Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Deus Ex Mankind Divided Blind. Now, before leaving Prague to stop the terrorist attack in London, I feel like it would be prudent to at least try getting into Palisade Bank, because I do have codes for various stashes in it, and I feel like this might be the last point in the game in which it might be possible to get inside. But the front door seems to be locked, so I might have to look for a different approach, if it even exists at all, because that's actually not a given. But if it does, it might be in one of the cul-de-sacs on the other side of town. I mean, not the other side of town, the other side of this plaza, because there is like a thingy here, and I can jump up here at the very least, which is in itself kind of promising. Now, seemingly no entrance from here, so I have a nasty feeling that I might be too late. I might have wasted my opportunity. This is actually the house of a guy who was fired from Palisade and was actually planning a break-in of his own, but I don't think there's actually a way to go inside from here by yourself. Wait. Is this just a safe? Yeah, it's just a safe. Damn it. I thought maybe it will uncover some actual, like a hole he's been digging up in the wall to get inside the bank or something. Because I doubt, just his money or anything on its own isn't particularly helpful to me. I won't probably even take it unless it's tranquilizer. Yeah, I don't care. I do, however, feel kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't investigate the bank before. I just didn't have any concrete business in there. There was this one mission that could have led to me actually being involved in a heist, but I chose the different one with the clockmaker. So now I feel like the bank, might be forbidden to me after all, which is a bit of a disappointment. Because there is this Diwali hideout here, but it doesn't really go anywhere, because this just goes back to the alley with the thingamajig, with the vent. Like, this literally goes back here. And the other stash, I think, goes nowhere, pretty much. Yeah. So, I feel like, unfortunately, there might not be a way to get in there at this point in time at all, which, unless maybe through the parking lot, because they were mentioning it. Let me...
Have we got anyone on that roof?
Yeah, because this is locked and there is no terminal to like interact with it, but there is a parking lot around here, and I think, yeah, the parking lot, Palisade executive parking. So I feel like this is specifically for the employees of Palisade, so I would assume there would be a connection between the main building and the parking lot, so that you don't have to work outside, for example, if it's raining, much as it is in this very moment, in fact. So let me check that. Okay, there's a vent here which is promising on its own, kind of. Nah, but this just leads back onto the streets, right? Yeah. So this is just an alternate way of getting into the parking lot itself, but doesn't necessarily help me to get into the bank. Yeah, because this is the entrance to the parking lot, and this is the weak structural point right there. But still, I feel like there might be some hope of success. There's a vent, so presumably it's connected to something, and I might be able to disable it. I'm pretty sure there's a switch. The other... it's just the alarm panel. There's a guard as well. Like, where would this place be guarded if it didn't lead somewhere important at one point or the other? Door open, trash, but there's a vent as well. Okay, another alarm panel. This might not lead anywhere important after all, which is a bit of a disappointment, but no, it's my own fault for not investigating the bank before. I had pretty much all game to do that, and I didn't. But, well, first of all, let me disable the bots, if possible. That on its own is already going to make my life 10 million times easier.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Cameras, disable bots, disable doors, open, and this is just the main door. Alarm, I guess this makes the alarm panels unable to be used by human guards, so that they can't call backup if they spot me. Okay, let's check the actual computer here as well. Maybe that'll provide some insight on how to get into the bank proper, or if it's even possible at all.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
And maintenance. Scheduled for a shift after me. Maintenance room for you to inspect. Smell of sewage. Code. London transfer. Apex Tower. Senselog is with job. They'll be rubbing elbows with the elite. So I guess they are setting up another... what's the English word for that? Like another branch of their bank at London. And Apex Center is incidentally the place that Marchenko is planning to bomb, so kind of bad for them. Receive new access codes and cards, keeping with new protocols. The code to the parking garage has changed. Transfer opportunities. 3 more large contracts. Property Bank is expanding, 3 more branches in the Czech Republic. Tarvos will be providing security on oil platforms in Brunei, as well as citywide policing in Bandar Seri. Details are available. Please submit your transfer request early. Special on the horizon. Apex Tower is... so I guess this is just about security at the event. Santo Group presents the Safe Harbor Initiative, yeah. Futurist Conference of Nanotechnology, Bilderberg Symposium. You make me sick. How can you sit in your ivory tower and serve the masters? These companies you protect are not people. Why do you let them hide their secrets? You can't keep this up. We are the millions. We will bring down the corporatocracy. We'll bring down your money-centric system. Eternal growth is a fallacy built on the backs of the poor and serving only the rich. It is a finite world. There must be a concept of enough. Get ready for the change. Radwan Calvin. I'm not quite sure who that refers to. I might have read about him earlier, but already kind of forgot. So, is there a way to get to the bank from here? I still kind of don't know, but if there is, it might be through here. This looks kind of promising as far as that is concerned. Although it might also lead into the sewers, because I seem to remember the guards talking about the smell of the sewage with regards to this place. Okay, so this goes out entirely, I guess. Restricted zone. Ludwig's launch. So that isn't particularly helpful, to be honest. And also flooded, incidentally. Okay, nobody here. Yeah, that doesn't help me in the slightest, to be honest. I'm not going to steal anything from here. I don't know anything about the owner. He doesn't owe me anything. But there are human guards here, which makes me think, you know, it might lead to some more valuable in the end. But I need to pause for a second, so be right back. Okay, I'm back, so let's continue. Yeah, this might lead into the bank after all, because the direction at the very least is correct. Now I'm currently sort of under the street. Oh, but I think I'm also currently in the canal, so yeah. Damn it, I don't think this is going to work in the end. But on the other hand, I don't think I was in this particular part of town. Okay, I need to get out because I was looking for the valves or possibly some kind of a switch that would allow me to turn off the gas, but I don't really see it unless this counts, but I couldn't really interact with it. I think it's actually one of those remote ones. So presumably I could, because I saw that the fans they are highlighted, so presumably if I had the correct org, excuse me, I could have hacked the fans to disperse the gas, but I don't, so there is that. Frick. I don't think I was here before though, which I guess is kind of interesting in its own right, possibly. There's a dead body, which I haven't explored because he had a Pocket secretary. Ah, Julian. Those are the guys that wanted to break into the bank. So I guess at least one of them died. Subservice tunnels connect at 14 and B. Pumps off on Wednesday. Proper hammer chisel. Okay, I don't understand what this means, but I also feel like it doesn't give me what I would like it to give me, because I think they were going from the other direction, like they were trying to get into the parking lot because they thought from here, because they thought this is going to give them access to the bank, and to be honest, I'm not convinced it will. Oh. I guess I was wrong. They were trying to break down this wall, I assume, because it says executive safes here. So presumably, yeah, I'm already in the bank. Although it's going to be rather tough to navigate it if I really don't want to fight anyone. Executive safes. Well, it would certainly be good to, at the very least, find a security station or something. Server room B. Okay, so are those the safes themselves? So, because I don't think I can actually access any of them. At least it didn't look like it. Am I in the view here? Or? Yep, I am. So that's actually a kind of a problem, because I'm not sure how am I supposed to quickly hack the server rooms with the camera looking. Where is the security station? Executive safes on the other side as well. Laser grid. Because if the but I think there's like a vent plate here. Oops, no, it's on the other side actually. Why does this camera not work? Did I disable it on one of my previous visits? And if so, why didn't I disable this one? But I think the clock is actually paused if you're hacking.
Anomaly detected.
At least
Trace program
that's my okay.
Access denied.
Security systems alerted, obviously, of course, of freaking course. It is a bank after all. How many multi-tools do I have? 5. I guess I could use one, but then presumably there's a lot more. Okay, I've made a mistake here by being in the open like that. Presumably there's a lot more things to be hacked somewhere along the lines. I'm later on, and I'm not sure if using one of the multi-tools here is necessarily the best idea. Yeah, think it very clearly wasn't, because I don't think there's any security station here. Max Chesay. You're close to right. Looks like it was the pressure from that small explosion that fucked up some of the works in the VIP room, not the gas. Good things I checked. One of the VIP lockers was hanging wide open when I walked in. Super secure, my ass. If it was my money in this place, I'd be moving it into my mattress right about now. Anyway, I fixed it up. I want to check the locker wiring for me. Just dummy check. Make sure nothing got crossed. The code is this. Don't steal anything. Yeah, so there is no security computer here. However, there is a couple of vents, which I guess might be useful on its own. This goes onto the upper level, which I don't want to go yet. And this, on the other hand, goes down, which I also feel like I'm not necessarily wanting to go. Ah, okay, but this is actually pretty good, because it is precisely what I wanted. It is a security station.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Now, disable the camera, disable the bot, disable the other bot, disable the turret, open the vault door. Oh, so the safes were inside. That's actually kind of cool. The safes were like underground and you had to trigger this to open them. Camera, lockers. Okay. So I want to have them extended, obviously, because I need to do that to be able to check them. Now let's check this safe as well. Apparently I do have the password for it already. Credits, breach software. I don't particularly, I mostly care about information and like flavor. If I find a Praxis kit, then I am going to steal it. I do have my vices, but other than that, I don't particularly. I guess this will open. Yeah, right. Okay, nothing in this, which is disappointing. Nothing in this. Come on. Why did I extend it in the first place? Global usage 8%, memory 12%, capacity 50%, humidity 30%, temperature, pressure. I do have codes for many of those, but apparently not for all.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, what's in here? Money, don't need that. Oh, pocket secretary, that's exactly what I'm looking for, you know. Pieces of flavor, Daniel Janeczek. From Anatoly Harashimov, security report. Finished the review of our recent troubles with the head office, security and all involving parties. The situation is grave and potentially catastrophic, if not insurmountable, if we continue to act quickly, decisively and correctly. Most crucially, the issue of plugging holes which have been created in our security. This is ongoing. During this period we must continue to give our clients no reason to suspect anything might be remiss. Our reputation is our business. Without it, we cease to exist. Tai Yong and Versalife have already expressed concerns, but we have addressed them successfully. Be even more diligent in keeping our code protocols. Several hackers, including the Janus Collective, have already tried to take advantage of our perceived weakness. This is the single greatest obstruction to regaining equilibrium, and we must divert other resources from our recovery in order to defend ourselves from those vultures. We are still very vulnerable. Breaches to date have only affected our small and medium lockers. The large vaults and servers remain unaffected. For our confidence. The matter of those former employees responsible for breaches. Mr. Włodek has gone on an extended leave, and between you and me, he will not be returning to work here. Mr. Bartek's situation, monitoring very carefully. In short, the news is not good, but it is optimistic. We must work very hard. Overcome this period, we will emerge stronger as a company and as a people. Okay. Nothing. Nothing.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Typhoon ammo, Tesla cartridge, nanoblade ammo, so some advanced augmentations. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I'm screwed actually. So there's no way I'm going to hack that in time. Although, maybe? No, I don't think so, damn it.
Access granted.
Well, that was just enough. Neuropocene. Boatloads of it. But at this point, I myself do have boatloads as well. 7 doses, so I'm not going to steal it. I'm mostly here for information and, you know, flavor as opposed to actual goodies. I wonder if they're going to be surprised in the end when they learn that I've hardly even stolen anything, despite breaking into their valuable super duper executive saves. Wait, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, I'm not in a great situation here, to be honest, because this is still locked. I should find some... Oh, but this is actually the security station for the... Okay, let me try doing that and that, because I think you're temporarily invisible. I mean, what I mean by that is that the cloak does not run out if you're stuck in hacking. At least that's how I perceived it up until this point. Okay, and this should give me some privacy here. Now, obviously, I can use that to disable some of the thingamajig, the bots and the other cameras and whatever.
Trace program initiated.
But this is not going to be enough time, damn it. And they are going to call security, obviously.
Access denied.
Yeah. Well, that kind of sucks. But on the other hand, I'm, in the perfect position to disable, because it seems there are no guards here tonight. It's just bots and cameras. So if I manage to hack that computer terminal in the end, then I can just
Anomaly detected.
then I can just disable
Trace
it all at
program
once.
Initiated. Access granted.
VIP rooms. A and B. There's like a secret switch. How do we access the VIP rooms A and B? It's a trick, right? What do you mean a trick? Didn't Zeb show you around when you started? There's a simple security 101. Check the image attached, so you don't search for it for hours. Once inside, the password is... okay, Palisade. So I have to look for this near one of the executive safes, which I assume it's on the other side, not the ones I've already robbed, but the other ones. But before I do, it's probably wise to try again to disable the freaking bots. Now I do have 3 of those stealth thingies, so might use one of them on this.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yeah, damn it, this is not going to be enough anyway. Because they seem to... They always reroute to this, but they have to capture this
Access
to get
denied.
to the thingy-majigs in the end. And I really feel like I have to also capture this security terminal after all, because if not, I guess in the meantime I can check where this goes, but if I don't capture it, then obviously I will have to fight the bots, which isn't optimal. This goes back to one of the server rooms in the parts. Oh wait, no, it's actually the other part. Okay, interesting and definitely useful. So it would be good if I found a way, well, not good, it's actually required that I find a way into the other security station right here. Because I needed to actually extend the safes. Okay. What about... Okay, so there's some vents here. Because obviously the room itself is probably closed, much as the other one was. It's not even really a door, it's like a slab of metal or of rock that you retract from the inside. But this is the thingy-majig with the Palisade symbol, so there should be a secret switch somewhere around here. Yeah, right, and this is the security, which is... Frick, I don't want to do that. Which is exactly what I need right now.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So, disable the camera, disable the bot, disable this, open this, and yeah, that's okay. I will also check the safe.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Wait, really? I could have sworn I was hacking the other thing. But I guess the security can't be called if... Okay, this very clearly is a bug. I guess it might have retracted again because... I've activated the security. Okay, are they broken? Deploy. Safe deployed. Nothing. Praxis Kit. Okay, I am going to steal that. I do realize it makes me a hypocrite, but it's just too useful of an item to leave unattended.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Multi-tools. You can have them. Obviously they are very useful as well, but I'm trying to limit my kleptomaniac tendencies, so I'm going to only take the most essential things.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Money. Okay, so that's all of them. Now, let's try again with that other safe. Right here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, freak, this isn't going to work.
Access
Don't
denied.
have enough time. Unfortunately, they can't call. Yeah, I guess that's what happened. When the alarm is sounded, it retracts, but they can't call security because I've disabled it, and apparently it's wired so that it can only call security from a particular segment, as opposed to whole bank. Can I even hack that without using... I guess I can use some of those programs, like one of the stealth ones or something. I'm still not sure. Let me finally check what the overcharge does. Reveal, I can guess, but... data scan, stealth, overclock. Increases the speed for a few seconds. Okay. Oh, and I guess I have a bajillion of those nuke ones as well. So might be a good time to use some of them, because it very much seems like the ending of the game is fast approaching. How do I nuke them again? Oh, right, N. Okay, so let's go overclock, now capture. I wonder if I can nuke the green ones. Yep.
Access granted.
Well, was it worth it? Not really. Not really, it wasn't, but... Okay, now I need to get back to security in the central part and try to disable it as well.
Yellow status, anomaly detected.
So, what was the situation here? This is quite complicated. Yeah, I guess I'll go with that, and then a few of those.
Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Damn it! I thought I was fast enough, but not only did I waste like a bajillion of those thingamajigs, I also didn't succeed in the end, which made it all pointless. But I really want to hack this because... Actually, maybe I'll just use one of those because I want to disable the bots mainly. You know, they are pretty annoying. Oh, that's going pretty slowly. I guess that's dependent on the level of the particular system. Huh, so... Wait. Are you telling me for... Frick's sake, are you really telling me that those do nothing because this is not the security station that controls the other bot? I'm more furious about it than I have any right to be, but still. Corporate services, I mean executive services. Although wait, let me check one more thing. Are those safes or just... Nope, they're just like decorative thingamajigs. Okay, elevator, executive something. Okay, well, I was spotted, damn it. Could have sworn I somehow evaded them, but apparently not the case.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I'm dead. Unless there's security terminal here. I guess I could potentially defeat it with the arc and enough bullets, but I don't even know if I have enough bullets. Okay, I guess nobody died, so there is that. But I'm still not sure how to disable the rest of them. Pocket Secretary, Daniel Janeczek. I want to clear out Włodek's personal safe and reset it. He's not coming. Code's been reset to this. Is his computer staying or... Palisade elevator keycard. I don't think I actually need that because I think I stole another one at some point. Palisade Clients and Services is the premier bank for countless private individuals, corporations and nations. Protects the items in life that need it. Store private data and defend against any hackers. Our list of clients includes the Vatican, the British royal family, thousands of companies, 200 world leaders, and thousands of celebrities. Pride ourselves on serving the needs of clients who look to us for protection. We are the only security company in the world where anyone can find protection, privacy, and peace of mind they deserve. As an employee of the company, you represent us. Please remember that and respect that everyone you interact with. Customer. So I guess this is like a pamphlet for... Oh, and this is Bartosz Włodek's, the guy that was fired. Computer.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Well, I guess whoever this is, he thinks I'm him. I guess I can, play this game for a bit. The way they treated you was not right. The code is thingamajig. Well, I guess I got something out of it, but I also security concerns. The last time I visited my safe, I found leaves in the executive safe room. As remarkable as that is, your first inclination must be to suggest that the leaves in question were brought via another client's footwear. Anticipating your expected refutation, I had the leaves professionally examined by professional within the field of forensic, and they have assured me that the leaves were never stepped on. Could it be that there is access to the bank from exterior, allowing all kind of wildlife to wander within? This would be an astonishing oversight if true, and leaves me to question how secure your bank really is. Please tell me the air conditioning and the ventilation areas are secure. You promise your clients the highest level of security, yet my unwanted discovery is hardly boosting my confidence in such claims. You make me sick. And this is from the guy that seems to threaten all of the people employed at this bank. I've read this email at the parking garage. Follow up. Dominicus this is a different guy. This is simply short message to confirm that everything has been validated. sent you a second client card. The card is used to access your executive safe in room B. The card will deactivate all security measures in the room when you swipe the card reader. Please let me remind you that without your card you will not be able to access your safe. No exceptions to this. If you happen to lose the card, we can replace it for you. The security. This is for your security as well as ours. Okay, and what was the response? Thank you for the meeting with me. It was very informative. End up doing so much telebusiness these days. It's nice to finally put a face to the name. I have received the second client card. Wealth Corporation? That's not the most creative name, but oh well. Okay, so there's okay. This is the button for the safe, and I do actually have the code because I read it in one of the pocket secretaries. Credits executive locker A. Okay, I'm going to take that. So, but the executive lockers, I think, are on a different level altogether. Corporate vaults. I guess I'll go up first. I've pretty much explored this, but I'm not sure where the executive lockers, boardroom, security, account manager are supposed to be. Monitoring center, CEO's office, IT services. I've kind of been there as well. To be honest, what I would really want to do is disable the bots. Okay, so this is some unused elevator shaft. Lobby. Okay, so this is on the main floor. Now going into security. It's definitely a decent idea. How do I close the blinders? Oh, I think right here. Yeah, right.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Now, disable the cameras, disable the bot, but there's only one of them. I must say, it's kind of cool and I guess wise of them not to wire everything to a single computer, because obviously then it's much more easy to disable it if you break in. Anything else here? Crafting parts. Oh, this probably had the password. Mr. Janeczek regenerated all employee and identification codes. New ID cards also being crafted. Upsurge in cyber attacks, but nothing that could breach the lava wall. Do have a couple of suggestions. I'll detail it in my weekly report. So I guess it wasn't for this. It wasn't the code for this. It's for. It's for what is his name? Account manager, Janeczek something. So I guess boardroom. I think I did explore the boardroom, but let me.
Anomaly. Yellow status.
go past here. Okay, it looks like there's nothing of particular interest in this room, but I really feel like I've been here, you know, once the bank had still been open. Meeting room, Reaper threats training, code violation, client data defenses, lava wall, access denied. Okay, I have no idea what any of that means, to be honest, but okay, there's also security supervisor, which seems like it could be the place where I would go if I wanted to deactivate the second bot. Which is definitely something I would like to do. And this is literally the exit, which actually is currently unavailable.
Anomaly detected.
Frick, wasn't expecting that.
Trace program initiated.
Damn it, I'm screwed.
Access granted.
Okay, the bot has been activated, but maybe Daniel check messages. Damn it, Tarva security. Maybe I can pretend I'm him and new tag. I need the security shutdown. I guess he's not probably not going to want to check with the CEO, because he'll presume he's too busy to explain himself to a grunt. Well, is this his ID? I guess I'm not sure. Well, did that actually work? But the bot is still online, one of them at least. So, security supervisor. That didn't exactly work the way I wanted it to, but there's clearly like a secret passage of some sort here. It's just some, I don't know, storage room or something along those lines. Well, let me check the rest of his office, but I'm not sure why didn't they deactivate the other bot? Maybe I can do something about that from here. Let's check his emails as well. Surprise visit from the CEO. The email is from the CEO. I understand that VersaLife is a very important client and Page Industries is one of our bigger accounts, but this kind of security protocol override sets a dangerous precedent. I don't have to tell you that there is a reason corporate vault visits are scheduled long in advance. This particular case is doubly inconvenient, so soon after the installation of the new turret system. I understand you'll just have to coordinate with Tarvis. None of us like those last minute changes. So I guess this is about VersaLife emptying their vault before, during the quest where I had the chance to steal from it, but I chose to go for the clockmaker instead. Home profit secrets. All clients. Is switching to the newest transaction security standards. Protect our financial information. Please follow the link below in order to update your file. Have you seen this? I've got this from Romanek and he got it from one of ours. New clients. Oh, so I guess this is like a scam or something? That we don't have an all client mailing list. Yeah, phishing. Scam sent to only a few clients, too public about having their accounts. Not elegant either. Home profit secrets? All of our clients are filthy rich. Why would any of them fall for this? Well, I guess you could be surprised what people can fall for on the internet. Make me sick, this guy again. High priority, effective immediately. Bartosz Władek has taken mana. Replacement. I actually read that already, about the guy being fired. But, contrary to what they told me, they didn't actually disable all of the bots, I don't think. Which is kind of annoying. Thomas Romanek.
Do you believe the controversial Human Restoration Act passed?
It's weird that out of all of them, his office is suddenly not restricted, apparently. I just find it a little bit weird. Thomas Romanek doesn't even have his computer on. Can't do anything with that. He does, however, have a secret safe. Anything else? Not really. Okay, so let's check that safe of his.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I'm screwed. I think. Yeah, 'cause I don't think I will be able to hack this in time. Executive Locker B. Okay, but I still don't know. So I don't think the safes I looked into are the same as the executive lockers. Executive Locker A within the Palisade Property Bank. Vault access. So maybe it is on the lower level after all. Because those are called executive safes. They're like the... I think it's a different thing. But I've checked this, checked this, checked this, checked this. So I think I'm ready to go to the upper level, and then I'll continue to go further down into the vaults. So with that being said... Freak! I ran through it just as the you know what, just as the cloak was being disabled, so it was just enough for it to capture me.
Trace program initiated.
Okay, this is far too convoluted to... Although maybe...
Access granted.
But it just turns off the laser grid. That doesn't actually help me, because I think I will have to wait for the alarm to be called off for this to open, which is rather unfortunate, to say the least. Especially with how it all went down. Okay, but this episode has been long enough, so I'll continue exploring the bank in the next one. For now, I'm going to save here and actually end it, so that's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!